Welcome to the Maximus Minute, episode 6. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of protein. Protein for me, for my athletes, for my clients, is by far the most important macronutrient. Now, when it comes to macronutrients, you've got fat, you got carbs, you got protein. Those are the three. Now, a little bit of a lesson because not everybody's aware of this. Protein has 4 calories per gram. Carbs have 4 calories per gram. Fat has 9 calories per gram. It's why fat gets vilified a little bit, but you don't need to be scared of fat. You don't get fat by eating fat. You get fat by overeating, period. Now, that's where counting your protein or paying attention to protein comes in. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. By far, for me and my clients, protein is the most important macronutrient. Now, a little bit of a reason why. Number 1, protein's a building block. It helps build your muscles, skin, hair, nails. All kinds of bodily processes are dependent on protein. So it sets a foundation for what I call health and wellness, whether you're trying to build muscle, stay lean, or just be healthy. Theoretically, a person could live on a protein-only diet. On a carb or fat-only diet, a person would be deficient and would have a difficult time. They would still live, but they would be tremendously unhealthy. All right, so now that we've established that, we've got to talk about how much protein a person needs, or what this protein diet would look like, or a protein-forward diet would look like. In my opinion, the best way that you can eat, the best thing that you can do when it comes to macronutrient ratio, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to sport nutrition, is eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. So if you're a 120-pound man, eat 120 grams of protein. You're a 200-pound man, you eat 200 grams of protein. You're a 250-pound woman, 250 grams of protein. So just have 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. If you can do that, the other macronutrient ratios, the other macronutrients, the carbs, the fat that you ingest are not that important, but there's an asterisk beside that, provided they're from non-processed sources. All right, so how does this kind of work in the real world? It's actually difficult to eat that much protein. Like if you're 225 pounds, to get 225 grams of protein in from real, genuine food and high quality protein sources is actually not easy. Like for example, what does 225 grams of protein look like? That's 3 ribeye steaks. If you're eating 3 ribeye steaks a day, you're not that hungry. You don't have room for all the Doritos and all the soda and all the extra stuff that you want to cram down your throat. You're satiated, you feel good, you're full, you're happy, you're getting enough protein. In fact, the number 1 complaint I get from my clients is it's really hard to eat that much protein. It's why I recommend shakes. It's why I have shakes all the time, because it's hard to get that in real food. It's hard to get that much volume in. And that's where protein, if you're eating 1 gram per pound of body weight a day, it can end up being in some ways, I guess, like appetite control. Because if you eat that protein first, if you aim to hit that protein, you don't have room for all the other stuff that's going to fatten you right up. Think about it this way. If you went to a buffet and you got a plate of chicken and steak and maybe a little bit of bacon and some eggs and like whatever it was, and you took that back to your seat and you ate it, you'd be feeling pretty full. When you went up for the second round, sure, maybe you got a little bit of rice, maybe you got a little bit of dessert, but you'd be pretty full. On the other hand, if you do it in reverse and just eat a giant plate of carbohydrates, you will still be hungry, and you will go back, and you will go back, and you will go back, and you will go back. So by having this protein forward diet, you're going to do a couple of things. One, like I said, you're going to give your body the building blocks it needs to get more fit, to get more healthy. But number 2, you're also going to control your appetite, so you're going to limit all the other stuff that you're going to take in. So protein first diet, it's a really, really simple tool. It's a really, really simple hack. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. Try it out, see what happens. I guarantee you do that for 30 days. Your fitness, your health, your muscle building capabilities, you'll get leaner. Like you will notice a massively positive change. So that's it on protein. Eat some.